Hi, I'm Jay Akkerman, Director of Graduate Theological Online Education at Northwest Nazarene University. I want to welcome you to this online Discovery Showcase today, where we'll be talking about our fully online Master of Divinity and Master of Arts programs here in NNU's School of Theology and Christian Ministries. Here at NNU, we really want all of our students, whether they're here on our campus in Nampa, Idaho, or around the globe in our online programs, not only to love their calling, but also to love their education. And we're very pleased to be privileged to work with so many men and women around the globe who have found that to be true for themselves, and I hope and trust it would be true for you as well. And I hope that you find that this Discovery Showcase today is a helpful way for you to learn more about our programs, more about the ways in which we teach and learn here at NNU, and more about how our programs might actually help you more fully answer God's leading in your life. We're privileged here at NNU, in addition to our on-campus undergraduate student population, to have really a global student body these days. And this map here that you see, you'll see dots representing our current students as well as our alumni who are scattered across the map, certainly, but as you'll also notice, around the globe too. And so the white dots represent students who are our alumni, and the red dots represent students in our Master of Divinity and Master of Arts programs who are scattered across the globe. And we're very privileged to have students. About 10% of our students these days are in areas outside of North America, which really leads to a pretty rich discussion and opportunities for students to interact with each other, not only in terms of various theological traditions, but also different cultural situations as well. We really want you to find a program that you truly love. And here at NNU, we're here to support that in a variety of ways, both from our faculty teaching and the support offices that we have on our campus. We really want to help you find a program that fits you and your understanding of God's leading in your life, and we want to be here to support you in that from beginning to end. We here at NNU offer the Master of Divinity degree in a fully online format. We offer our MDiv with 5 different areas of specialization. Our Christian education program, an MDiv with an emphasis in Christian studies, which is specifically designed for people who already have an MA in a Christian religious discipline, and the potential of being able to transfer that previous work in as their specialization. An MDiv with an emphasis in missional leadership, another in spiritual formation, and then our newest program in youth, church, and culture. We also offer fully online MA tracks as well, 5 different tracks here in Christian education, missional leadership, pastoral ministry, spiritual formation, and youth, church, and culture. And then finally, we also offer, in addition to our on-campus Bachelor of Arts program in Christian ministry, we offer a fully online Bachelor of Arts degree in Christian ministry. We also offer a minor in family ministries as well. So whether we're talking about Bachelor of Arts programs, Master of Arts, or Master of Divinity, here at NNU, we offer the full gamut. All of these programs are available in a fully online modality. You may be wondering, here for the purposes of this conversation, we're going to be talking about mainly our graduate programs, but we'd love to talk with you also about bachelor's degree programs if that's an area of interest for you. But for the balance of our time today, we're going to be talking about the MDiv, or the Master of Divinity degree, and then also our MA tracks. A lot of people wonder about what really is the difference between the MDiv and our MA programs. The Master of Divinity has been around for decades now. The MDiv is really still considered kind of the gold standard for ministry preparation for people who are headed into vocational ministry in one way or another. And the MDiv is really built around a solid pastoral ministry core. But we also offer students opportunities to drill down in one of 5 areas of specialization. And this is one of the things that really sets our MDiv degree apart from just about anyone else out there. Students in our program have the opportunity to specialize in 32 hours of focus around a particular area of interest to them. We also have the opportunity for students to fast track to an MDiv degree from another master's degree. So if a student already has completed an MA in theological studies or in Christian education and so forth, um, there are opportunities with our MDiv Christian Studies program to help students take the work that they completed previously and apply that then as their specialization. Our programs here at NNU are considered validated courses of study, which means for Nazarene students that they meet all the educational requirements for ordination in the Church of the Nazarene. For students from other theological traditions, our programs meet most or all of those depending upon that student's unique situation. In our programs with the MA, again, we offer 5 different degree tracks. The MA is a smaller degree, can be completed in as little as 21 months. Students have the summers off in most of their studies. If they're an MA student, they get their summers off from early June to mid-August. And if they're MDiv students, they get that same summer break as well. The last 2 years of their MDiv, they do need to take a 7-week summer course. But for the most part, in our MA programs, students can complete that degree in as little as 21 months. Our Pastoral Ministry degree really functions kind of like a mini MDiv degree. It also serves as kind of the core of our MDiv program. So all students in our MDiv program take the same coursework as our MA Pastoral Ministry students do. And likewise for students who are pursuing an MA degree, if they're Nazarene, our Pastoral Ministry MA meets all the educational requirements for ordination in our particular denomination when it's combined with our supervised ministry course. Again, if you're a student, prospective student from another denomination, we'd be happy to talk with you and be in conversation about how our MDiv or our MA in Pastoral Ministry could help you toward your own ordination requirements for your particular denomination. Historically, the MDiv really is a comprehensive graduate degree. It really is designed for people who are headed into vocational service and ministry. The MA is smaller, as I've already mentioned. It offers a more focused, specialized concentration. We do tend to have more laypersons in our MA programs than we do in our MDiv, not probably surprising to most of you. But we've had laypersons from a variety of backgrounds. We've had dentists, attorneys, lay volunteers in their churches as well, do our MA programs in the past. The MDiv is largely composed of students who are headed into some sort of vocational service. We really work hard here at NNU, whether we're face-to-face here on our campus or online, to really be heart-to-heart, as we like to say around here. We really want to leverage technology to help build connections between students and faculty and students and one another. And in the 10 plus years that we've been doing this, we have countless stories of ways in which our students and our graduates are making an eternal difference in our world and in the church and in the kingdom. And that's a very exciting thing. It's one of the things that keeps us going here at NNU. I'm really pleased and privileged to work with a gifted cadre of faculty members, colleagues who have extensive experience teaching online. Again, we have been teaching here at NNU in our online programs for better than 10 years now. And so we have a lot of experience teaching online, and we really count it a privilege to work with students across the map and around the globe. Our faculty have earned doctoral degrees. We're not just we don't have a pile of adjuncts that we use in our programs. We do have guest faculty members who teach at some other institutions and some who are leading edge practitioners as well, serving as guest faculty. But we really work hard to have our faculty here in the School of Theology and Christian Ministries at NNU having a very visible and vital role in all of our graduate programs. And that's a really important thing. In fact, it may be the most important thing that you consider when you're looking at at your graduate degree, at your seminary, is who will I be learning from? Who are these people? And of course, on our website, we offer those details for you to review. But we really have a very strong faculty, and we're very pleased and proud of that. We have men and women both teaching here in the School of Theology and Christian Ministries. We are among the most published faculties in the Wesleyan Holiness tradition today. We have faculty publications rolling out almost monthly. This past month, my dean and I released our most recent book called Missional Discipleship. My colleague Kevin Timpey in philosophy just released a new book. Just came out here this past week. We have more things in the press coming out soon. And so our faculty work hard to apply what they're teaching and what they're learning and disseminating that information to students and to colleagues and to the church. And that really is an important part of our identity and our commitment here as faculty members at NNU. We support both women and ministry in answering a call, and that's a very important thing, especially for female prospective students. We really want to inspire and encourage women in their call to ministry, and we also work hard at helping to inspire our students to learn more deeply than sometimes even they think is possible, and that's a very gratifying part of the educational journey and our ministry here at NNU. Our students, when they graduate, do all kinds of things, and it's really gratifying to see that. We have, of course, many of our graduates are pastors and church planters doing innovative new things. My own pastor is a recent graduate who is planting a new church right here in our own community, and that's been a really great experience for my family and for me to now learn from one of my former students. And he's leading a really exciting new missional endeavor here in our community, and we really are trying to practice what we preach. We have former students, graduates, who are now doing PhD studies or Doctor of Ministry programs in some of the most respected institutions across the map. And so our students really are capable in doing good work, and they found that the work that they did here online with us at NNU prepared them well for those advanced studies. Probably one of the fastest growing segments of our student body are men and women who are interested in military chaplaincy or healthcare institutional chaplaincy forms, and so we have quite a few who are headed into chaplaincy ministry of one stripe or another. Some others who are involved in university student development, some who are committed to teaching and administration, some who are missionaries, parachurch workers, associates, children's and youth pastors, and still others who are worship leaders and denominational officials at even denominational levels. We have some of our graduates who are Nazarene district superintendents. One of my first students I ever had is now the mission director for the Church of the Nazarene, and is supervising ministry around the globe, which is really gratifying to see. Rather than just listening to me kind of talk about our programs, I thought it'd be great to hear from one of our recent graduates. Debbie Coots is a pastor here in our community and is a recent graduate with her Master of Arts degree in Christian Education. And I thought you might like to see what Debbie has to say. So let me let Debbie tell her own story here for just a few moments.
My call to ministry probably came when I was in junior high. By the time I got to college, I knew that that was my call, even though my undergraduate degree was in business. And so once I realized that that was my calling and that's where I really belong, I started pursuing that path on a full-time basis. And so strongly wished that I could go back and get my master's degree in theology. As time progressed, a wonderful opportunity occurred, and through NNU I found the ability to combine my passion for ministry, my call to having ministry be a career, and the opportunity to receive an education. The professors who work with you on a more intimate level. You don't have to be face-to-face in the classroom to create an experience where they come alongside you and do life with you, do ministry with you. More than teaching you, they're empowering you. They're helping you to discern your call. They're helping you to ask the questions that you need to ask, to grow and learn in the way that God would have you grow. It brought me out of the box that I had started to put myself in and put me in a place where I didn't want to fall back on what was tried and true. I wanted to experience more. I wanted to learn more. And that's what I love about continuing education, is the opportunity to learn and to grow alongside of others, and to understand that the kingdom is richer because God created each of us to be our own unique individuals, and that the Bible speaks into each of our lives. And what a beautiful blessing that is.
Well, that's just a small sampling of Debbie's story, and I trust that you're finding her story compelling and also helpful in your own journey as you're exploring how God may be leading you. Debbie's a really capable children's pastor, and I'm really excited to see how God has been using her as a result of what she's learned, and look forward to seeing where God's taking her in the future as well. You may be wondering, why an online program beyond just the flexibility and the convenience of continuing your studies in response to God's leading. Some things that might be notable for our programs in comparison with some others you might be looking at. First of all, the way we've designed our programs here at NNU, they really are designed for busy adults. Our students complete one course at a time. You don't have to juggle multiple courses at the same time and keep track of assignments that are due in one course or another and manage when this paper is due and so forth. Our students focus for an 8-week period from beginning to end around one professor and one area of study and the assignments that are connected to that particular course. And that really is an attractive thing about the way our programs are designed, and students are still, with this 8-week modular design, are able to complete an MA program rather, in as little as 21 months, or a full Master of Divinity degree, one course at a time, in just 4.5 years, which is actually less time than the average length of time for most MDiv students today in a face-to-face traditional seminary environment. Again, our programs are fully online. There are no residential requirements whatsoever. Our students log in from wherever they live on the globe. They participate as part of a global learning community with other adult students who are in the same learning community as themselves. We don't have any standardized admission tests, with the exception of that being we do need to have students to be well-versed in English, and so for students for whom English is not their first language, we do require a minimum TOEFL score of at least 85. But there are no GRE exams or anything like that that are required. Here at NNU, of course, we offer federal financial aid. NNU also offers clergy discounts, and we also offer a zero-interest monthly payment plan for the convenience of our students who are headed in ministry. Here at NNU, we really want to provide a lot of personalized attention from our faculty to our students. This is not a correspondence course model at all. If that's really what you're interested in, then I'll be honest with you, NNU is not what you're looking for. We really want students to be interacting with their professors and with one another, and that kind of personalized attention is one of the things that we're confident really sets our programs apart. Here at NNU, we've held regional accreditation for over 80 years continuously with no gaps whatsoever. We are also the first institution of our kind ever to be granted associate membership with the Association of Theological Schools, which is the accrediting entity responsible for accrediting seminaries and divinity schools in the United States and Canada. We're the first program ever offering fully online degrees to be granted associate membership with ATS, and we're working now on our self-study toward what we hope will be full membership with ATS before very long. I've mentioned already, we have quite a bit of experience teaching online. Our faculty have been teaching, many of us have been teaching for better than 10 years in our online programs, and that is no small thing. We're very proud of that, and that experience is really something that makes all the difference from a student perspective. There are lots of benefits to learning in an online environment. I realize that for many prospective students, online learning is a new thing to them. But we really have designed our programs to be relational. Our programs are built around a learning community model, which means students come into the program together, and those students stay together from one course to the next. And they really build a lot of camaraderie and support. We have students who have built lifelong friendships as a result of the encounters they've had with their classmates in their graduate studies here at NNU. Our program is incredibly flexible. You do not have to log in at any particular time of the day to participate in our programs. It's designed around what's called an asynchronous schedule. And of course, the reason for that is if you're a student in Ethiopia or a student in New York City or a student in Seoul, Korea, um, uh, we can't require students to all log in at the same time of day. So students log in and they join into the conversation through threaded discussions, viewing online lectures, streaming video, or listening to an audio lecture or presentation, or reading a particular document or viewing a particular site, and then join into an asynchronous conversation, which is incredibly flexible and really works well for students, some who may be early risers or they may be night owls and want to get their work done, or again, they may be on the completely opposite side of the globe, and that's what our program can deliver to them. I've already talked about we really have a global student body, and our reach is worldwide with students around the globe. And we have faculty who teach from different places around the globe if they're traveling themselves or if they may be on sabbatical and teaching a course for us. And so that kind of worldwide audience is really an exciting part of the way our programs are designed. You do not have to relocate. You do not have to move from your job or your church or your home um, to do our programs. It's very convenient. And if you do relocate from one job to the next, one church to the next, whatever, you can just take your program with you because our programs are portable. You can travel without falling behind at all. As long as you have an internet connection, you're as close to your degree as anyone else. And so there are lots of benefits to online learning. We call our learning management system here iCampus at NNU, and this is where students can view syllabi, lectures, participate in the threaded discussions I've been talking about, chat with professors and one another, post their assignments, view their grades, and so forth. And so this is just a screenshot of a course that I teach each spring, and would love to have you talk with us further about our learning management system. We'd be happy to give you more information. You might be wondering about admission requirements to our programs. For our MA programs, we want students to be at least 23 years old. The reason for that is we really want students who have beginning, if they haven't already, to get some experience. It isn't required that students be in ministry in every course in our program, but we do want students to have a little bit more maturity. For our MDiv students, that minimum age is 25. And we want students to be coming from an undergraduate degree with some undergraduate degree experience from a regionally accredited institution or equivalent. A cumulative GPA of 2.5 is required in prior coursework, and we do want, as a normal course, 8 semester credits in religion for students, but we recognize, as you saw in Debbie's story, she didn't come into our program with any college work in Bible theology or Western philosophy, and so we do have a self-paced independent study to help students who do not have all those prerequisites in place, and students who don't meet all of our admission requirements could still be admitted provisionally. And so we recognize that what a student might have done 10 or 20 or 30 years ago in college, uh, they're a very different person than they are today, and we certainly want to make room for that. We offer on our website an online application. We would need you to complete that if you're interested in pursuing our programs. We obviously are going to need to have an official copy of your undergraduate academic transcript or transcripts if it's from more than one place. Actually, what we need really is your undergraduate academic transcript from the institution where you earned your undergraduate degree, so your Bachelor of Science or Bachelor of Arts degree. If you transferred hours into that degree, we don't need them from all the other institutions, but just from the one where your degree was granted. We also call for online recommendations, one in an academic format, one from a church supervisor, ecclesiastical supervisor, and then a personal recommendation as well. And those recommendations can all be completed online. And as a special benefit to those of you who participate in this webinar, NNU is offering a $50 application waiver for the next 10 days. And when you just type in free app as your waiver code, and that will enable you to take advantage of that waiver. We really, for 100 years now on our campus, have been seeking first the kingdom of God. We take Jesus' words seriously. We really want to inspire men and women to do that as well. And we really work hard here at NNU to help our students and our graduates to apply what they're learning in their context for ministry. And we would love to talk further with you about that so that we can help you as well. For more information, I would encourage you to connect with Brian Kraus. Brian is our iCampus admissions counselor. You can reach Brian toll-free by calling 855-NNU-CLASS, which is 855-668-2527, and Brian's extension is 5149. Or you can call Brian direct at 208-615-5050. You can email Brian, as you see here, at bkraus@nnu.edu and explore our programs more fully at nnu.edu/ministry. It really has been great to connect with you today through this webinar, and I welcome any questions you may have for us. Please feel free to contact Brian or to contact me, and we'll do our very best to respond to you as quickly as we can. God bless you as you continue to seek after God's leading in your life, and I trust that whether you come to NNU or not, God will be faithful in leading you. Blessings on you. Thanks for participating.